G'day everyone, Rach here from Rara's Realm. Welcome to my cross-stitching channel. I'm a Kiwi Flosstuber and I am sharing my year of madness with you. I'd like to welcome new subscribers and say g'day to those returning. This week is the week we get to choose some more projects for me. I have no idea what I'm meant to be stitching on today yet, so we will come to that. I've got 4 projects to show you from last week, and I have no haul, and I have no haul orders in either at the moment, but I do need to pull my finger out and do an order because I need some threads and things for some ornaments. Okay, so last Monday in the midweek video I didn't show you Garden Club series. I was meant to do that over the Sunday and the Monday, and I didn't stitch on the Sunday. So after I filmed on Monday, I then sat down and did my quota on the Garden Club series, which this is the first time it's been stitched on since about September or October last year. And I was at that point on part 3. I had done this side completely, and I had done all the flower, a lot of the skip. So what was left to do was to finish off that, finish off the border and add the bees. I didn't think I had a lot left, but in the end I did actually have, there was actually quite a bit of work in there. Only one of the colours had been done. So, where to throw it all, I have managed to finish part 3. That was the needle. Ouch. Sorry, I'll just fix that needle up, otherwise there'll be problems. So there is, oh, I'm not doing this very well. Part 3. That's parts 1 to 3 complete now, and I've got a 4th part that will come in here. It's a 12-part series. And it's just fabulous. So I was pleased to get that done. Who knows when I will get to give it some more love. It might be over the next 2 weeks, it might not. So then Tuesday, Wednesday I got to do Hulk Run Hollow again, and I'm still in block 2. And I am working, I have done the row with the name of the church, I've done the fence row, and I've been working in the greenery, and sort of, I think that's as far as I had got when I showed it to you last. So what I have got is that the bigger bulk of the greenery was what was already there. I have moved across to the right, I think it is, and done all of the greenery there, which doesn't look like a lot, but there's a lot of counting and checking. That's my excuse anyway. But I'm pleased. I mean, it's making a lot better progress than it was making last year, I do have to admit. So once that bit of greenery is done, we'll be on to the church itself. And then Thursday, Friday was focus piece was actually what it was, and the focus piece at the moment is Orchard Valley Quilting Bee. I'm actually umming and ahhing. I had kind of thought I would give those big projects that I have each month a turn to be the focus piece, but I'm actually wondering if I just keep this as the focus piece to really try and have this finished this year. I haven't decided yet, we'll see. Anyway, I have completely finished the top half now, and I had started working on this. I was doing the border at Stitchy Group because it was pretty easy to do while you chatted with your mates. So I haven't done any of these blocks around here yet. So once I finished, it was this square last time, I've moved in to work on finishing this in the middle. And one of the days I stitched, I didn't stitch for very long. I almost actually really just put in a couple of links to call it stitch. But what I have managed to do is get that whole centre panel is finished now, and I've made a start around here. So the next time this gets 2 days, I should be able to get these two bits finished quite easily, and then it will be on to the other blocks. I've got trees and animals and houses and quilts to do in the bottom half. So yeah, so that is Orchard Valley Quilting Bee. And then over the weekend I got to work on the Prairie Schooler that I have on the go. Going croaky for some reason. So I've picked a smallish one, not the smallest one there is, but a smallish one. This is the 2008. I think when I showed this, did I look last weekend at the look at the video? I think I called it 2018. It's not. It's the 2008 centerpiece or whatever they call it, limited edition stuff. It's a chart. And when I showed it to you last time, I had got the outline of that stocking and teddy bear, I think it is, the greenery at the top, and I had started over here mainly because I needed to check I had the fabric I had, which was a scrap of raw linen, was wide enough. So I've actually done some pretty good work on this, I feel. So I have completely filled in both of the stockings. I've done the candles now, which sit on the mantelpiece. You can see I've just started that because at Stitchy Group yesterday my goal was to fill in the stockings and the red on the candles, and if I still had time I would then do the straight lines because I could do those easily. So the chart carries on. I've just folded up the fabric. So I've got the mantelpiece still needs working on, obviously Santa in the middle, the teddy bear needs finishing, and the wee doll needs finishing, but I'm really pleased with it. I'm really loving this, I have to say. I will certainly look forward to doing, I've got a couple of these I think, so when I get this one finished I think I'll do another one in the same vein, rather than change to something bigger or whatever. We don't want to have too big things now, do we? Right, fun time, because I've got nothing to show you. I've got my pen works. Let's get the hat. So I need to draw out 6 balls. If for some reason you haven't stumbled upon any of my videos till now, I am doing a lucky dip whip thing, whereby every 2 weeks I draw a ball out of the hat and I stitch on the project associated with that ball for 2 days. And to further complicate myself, because I like to do that, some of those balls can be picked out multiple times and some of them can only be picked out once. And I think that for those who have been around and enjoy this part, I'm going to upgrade the Santa hat to a vintage pillowcase. We can't move them around enough, I don't think, and they need to be able to jostle freely. Can't remember what the other thing I was going to say was. Anyway, that would have been fun. Talk about reflexes. Right, so today and tomorrow's project is my Prairie Schooler. Woohoo! Right, let's write that down. Cool, I'm pleased about that. Oh, the only 2 balls I don't think I've had out now is Lucy Calcott, my sampler, and the project bag. Closest to finish. I'm not sure what that one is really. Do we cheat and say that could be Orchard Valley Quilting Bee? I'll ponder that one. Lucy! Yay! I'm so pleased. Right, now Lucy can get put back in because she's a big project, so she might get drawn again, but I will trying to get some from further down. FP, oh, focus piece. Okay, well that's Orchard Valley Quilting Bee for its fans. Okay, closest to finish. I don't know that I've got anything that's closest to finish. Oh, new start. Oh, Oh, what am I going to choose? 2 more balls I can have. Number 2. Number 2 is Joy. Number 2 is Sophia. Well, hey. Okay. Oh, that's good. Because she's very popular too, especially at Stitchy Group. Last ball. Aha. A just cross stitch ornament. Okay. Okay, so that's a really good, those can all go back in now. That's quite a good little assortment. Closest to finish, that's going to stump me. I have to think about that one. Okay, so today and tomorrow I shall work on my Prairie Schooler again, so that's this one. The closest to finish, I'm going to have to sit and think about that one. So we need something that's over halfway. I'll have to ponder that one, because that also potentially could be, no, Sophia maybe, I don't know. Lucy Calcott, I can probably get that out relatively quickly if you've not seen her before. This is Lucy Calcott, and I started this last year. In fact, I started this a year ago. And I've only done about that much. I have done all of that, and I have done all of that, and I've got all the border, and I've got her name. It's woeful. So I'm pleased she's getting a couple more days. I'm working on the border, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, so that's Lucy. The focus piece, we know, that's Orchard Valley, so that'll get 2 more days. A new start. A new start. I'll come back to that. Sophia, you know what Sophia looks like. And an ornament, a just cross stitch ornament. That's for almost 2 weeks away, so I'm not going to think about that yet. I will figure out. I was actually given some stuff at Stitchy Group yesterday that could qualify for a Christmas ornament, so I will have a little ponder and see. So that's cool. Okay, the new start, because it will be next week, I'm not going to show you today because I'll have a wee think about what the options are. Ideally I had wanted something, I wanted to start something small. I'll have to see if I've got enough fabric. Okay, I'm not going to waffle along anymore. I shall go and do some work on my Prairie Schooler. Okay, I will catch you next Monday for an update of this week, and yeah, that'll be it, because I haven't got any haul ordered at all. I should be getting some threads for my thread club at some point in the next week or so, I would imagine. But other than that, I've got no orders placed at the moment. But as I say, I've got to brew one. Okay. Oh, new start. Please put do not start this. It's the biggest one. I do not need another big thing like that. Please tell me not to do it. Right, I'm going. I'll catch you next week. Have a good week, everyone. Stitch everything you want to stitch. Bye for now.